Mama June, Shannon worried for her life, hides due to fear of Gino Doak. June Shannon has been a bubbly and cheerful lady, and her fans always want a smile on her face. But things changed overnight when the celeb entered into a relationship with Gino Doak. At first, Gino seemed caring and kind, but with due time, his intentions folded out. Hence, since then, Mama June has lived in the dark, hoping to get rescued. Shannon reveals her abusive relationship in the latest episode, so tune in to find out. Mama June, Shannon has started fearing Gino Doak. Road to Redemption, the new season, is a tell-o-tale of Mama June Shannon. The celebrity will find herself and her purpose in life with the reality show. Hence, before June reaches her destiny, she must cross some hurdles. The fans know that the star is going through a rough patch in her life. Shannon wants to live freely with no regrets. However, her toxic ex doesn't seem to leave her side. Gino Doak has started to drink regularly. Similarly, Doak has been verbally abusive towards June. Online TV streaming services. Because of this incident, the celeb is now afraid to be with him. Hence, Honey Boo Boo's mother decided to break things with him. However, June decided to run her life away from him when she couldn't do it. Therefore, Doak was drunk enough to let Shannon get away from him. Mama June booked a cab and went MIA for 3 weeks. The mother of 4 stayed at a hotel in Alabama. She missed her first grandbaby's birth during the time. Meanwhile, the family and the show's producers had no clue where she was. Luckily, June reached out to the show's producer and told them everything. Apparently, she's tired of lying and keeping things within herself. The celeb stated that she had ruined herself emotionally and mentally. Shannon also explained that she got the urge to start sniffing cocaine. Her life has become a train wreck. Meanwhile, there's something that June needs to tell. However, we would only know with the new episode. Mama June, Shannon's new love interest, a Kilauichiezer. Amid the chaos, Shannon has completely lost herself. Mama June is facing issues opening to anyone. More so, this is the first time she has gathered up the courage to sway away from a toxic relationship. Hence, kudos to her for being a strong person. Meanwhile, it looks like she has found the one. Her new love interest goes by Justin Strout. The couple has a controversial age gap. But the odds don't matter to them. Some haters have even called Justin a clout chaser. Yet, Shannon defended him and said she was the one who chased him. The new installment will feature Shannon's new love tale in the later episodes. Till then, keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for the latest reveal on Mama June. The saga of Mama June Shannon has always been filled with chaos, heartbreak, and scandal, but now the stakes have never been higher. According to shocking new reports, June is allegedly living in fear for her life as she hides away, terrified of her ex, Gino Doak, the reality TV matriarch who has spent years under the microscope thanks to her time on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo and Mama June. From Not to Hot, is said to be struggling with overwhelming anxiety that her former partner could resurface and wreak havoc on her already fragile world. Insiders claim that June has confided in close friends that she sometimes feels like a prisoner in her own home, constantly looking over her shoulder, unable to truly breathe or relax. The troubled relationship between Mama June and Gino Doak is no secret. Fans of the We TV series watched it unravel on camera, as June spiraled deeper into addiction during her years with him. Their toxic pairing left her estranged from her daughters, bankrupted her finances, and landed them both in legal trouble. Gino was arrested multiple times, and June herself wound up selling her house, her belongings, and even turning to hotel living at the height of their destructive cycle. At one point, viewers feared she might not survive. Though the pair eventually split, June has since admitted that her years with Gino left her scared, and those scars may not just be emotional. They may now be fueling very real fear. According to one close confidant, June has allegedly received alarming messages and warnings that Gino could be attempting to reconnect, and the thought of facing him again sends her into a panic. She reportedly told her daughters that she doesn't feel safe and has taken measures to keep her location private. Some insiders even claim she has gone as far as changing her phone number repeatedly. limiting public appearances, and relying heavily on her husband Justin Stroud to keep her calm. For a woman who once basked in fame's spotlight, Mama June's sudden reclusiveness is striking. Instead of chasing cameras, she's said to be hiding from shadows. The Shannon family has endured more than their fair share of drama, but the specter of Gino Doak continues to loom large. His presence in June's life nearly destroyed her bond with Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, and her other daughters. The girls watched their mother unravel during those years, losing weight, then relapsing and sinking into destructive habits. The scars of that time remain fresh, and the idea that Gino could reappear has left the family shaken. Pumpkin, who took legal guardianship of Alana during June's darkest period, has reportedly expressed concern that her mother's paranoia might be rooted not only in real threats, but also in lingering trauma. Still, sources insist June's fears are very real, and her daughters are worried sick. Fans have been quick to weigh in on social media, with many urging June to seek legal protection if she genuinely feels threatened. Some have called on her to pursue restraining orders or take steps to ensure Gino cannot contact her. Others, however, wonder if June's fear is exacerbated by her long battle with addiction, leaving her unsure of what's real and what might be heightened by anxiety. The debate has left viewers divided. Is Mama June truly in danger, or is she haunted by the ghosts of a past she hasn't fully escaped? For her part, June has remained mostly tight-lipped publicly, though hints have surfaced in interviews where she has acknowledged feeling nervous about certain people from her past. Insiders say she has considered moving to a completely different state to start over, but with her TV commitments and her daughters rooted in the South, that may not be realistic. Still, those closest to her insist that June's fear is not fabricated. One family friend allegedly said, "She's terrified. She doesn't talk about him much because she doesn't even want to say his name out loud, but she's scared he'll come back into her life and ruin everything she's worked so hard to rebuild." The timing couldn't be worse. June has been attempting to repair her fractured family relationships, especially with Alana, who is now on the brink of adulthood. She has been vocal about wanting to prove she can be a stable figure again after years of chaos. But living in constant fear of Gino's shadow threatens to undo that progress. Some sources suggest that Justin Stroud, June's husband, has been frustrated by the situation, wanting his wife to move forward without living in fear. Still, Justin reportedly stands by her, offering reassurance and promising to protect her no matter what. Viewers of Mama June's shows know that her life has never been free from turmoil, but this new chapter feels darker than most. It's not just about money problems or family feuds. This is about survival, safety, and the lingering scars of a dangerous relationship. Fans who once laughed at June's antics now express genuine worry, hoping she finds the strength to confront her fears head-on. If Mama June truly believes her life is in danger because of Gino Doak, the road ahead could be fraught with challenges. Whether she takes legal action, retreats further from the spotlight, or leans on her family for protection, the reality is that she may never feel completely safe until she knows he is out of her orbit for good. For now, the Shannon matriarch remains in hiding, shielding herself from threats both real and remembered, a sobering reminder that fame does not protect anyone from fear. The shadow of Gino Doak continues to haunt Mama June, not only as a reminder of her darkest years, but also as a lingering presence that she cannot seem to escape. Even though their relationship officially ended years ago, the trauma it left behind remains like a scar that refuses to heal. Friends close to the reality star insist that June often wakes up in the middle of the night with panic attacks, convinced she has heard footsteps outside or seen a shadow moving past her window. While some dismiss this as paranoia brought on by her anxiety and past substance struggles, others believe there could be truth behind her fear, especially considering Gino's history of legal trouble and volatile behavior. Whether real or imagined, the fear is taking a toll on June's already fragile stability. The daughters are reportedly divided on how to handle their mother's growing paranoia. Pumpkin, who has long been the most protective of her siblings, allegedly encourages June to take immediate legal steps, advising her to document everything and pursue protective orders if necessary. Jessica, on the other hand, worries that feeding into June's fear could push her back into unhealthy coping mechanisms. Alana, whom has already endured so much at the hands of her mother's chaotic relationships, is said to be torn between compassion and exhaustion, struggling to trust June's version of events, but also fearing that this time the threat could be real. Their family dynamic, already fragile, is once again placed under incredible strain.